I swear, man. I swear, today has been such a mixed bag. First, OBS decides to just cut off whenever it wants, and then a sudden outage, an outage blip. Man, what a day. What the day has been. It's not even raining outside, like nothing's actually even happening outside, and the power just goes out. Like, holy heck. It goes out just long enough to provide the biggest inconvenience possible. I know. I'm being a little self-entitled, I suppose now. But man, what a day.
More.
So now we're just gonna go back and do it again, I suppose. Alright. More.
分
Fun.
末
I'm a little triggered right now. Pretty triggered. There are a few things that can get in the way. That one, yeah, still slightly emotional about that. It's really annoying when you just sit in the room and somehow the power just decides to flash and nothing happens, right? Does provide a really weird inconvenience. Okay.
周
周
五
美
美末周
周 okay 周
周美
美
周
美
美 晚
末
午
美 美
美我中午不吃饭
我中午不吃饭 okay okay 中午 we're kind of back so 中午 oh hey at least this stuff got saved neat very neat it was cached so 中午 okay
我的哥哥这个周末在医院。
我的哥哥哦，我的哥哥这个周末这个周末在医院 wrong tone 医院周末 is being marked as new. That's interesting. It's not new per se. Not new per se.我的哥哥这个周末在医院在that's interesting. Will be in the hospital. That's an interesting. I think it can be a lot of things. It can be more than just will be. No more. That's fine. My brother will be in the hospital. 我的哥哥这个周末在医院
周末
周末
你每天都很忙
哦每天哦 每天，你每天都很忙，你每天都很忙。
天每
天，你每天都很忙，很忙，很忙，很忙，
每
很忙，很忙，忙，很忙。Yeah， 你每天都很忙。
你每天都很忙。
对。每天 ，Oops， just kidding， 每天。So we're gonna guess on strokes nowadays. Oops. By guessing on strokes, I mean by writing the incorrect strokes. That's interesting. That's so flat. I'm kind of curious if they're gonna go with that order. We'll see. We'll see. It is a differing order.
我们每年见王老师。
每年 ，OK， 每年，我们
每年见
老师。哦，
王
老
师，我们每年见王老师。
我们每年见王老师。OK， 我们每年见王老师。每年。
他的妈妈每天都喝茶。
他的妈妈每天都喝茶。每天，OK。
他们每个星期天晚上吃面。
Interesting。
他们星期天，每个
，nice。I see。每个。This is getting worse and worse every time I write this. 每个 ，interesting。
他们每个星期天晚上吃面。
吃面。星期天，
吃面。
喂，
他们每个星期天晚上吃面。
他们每个
星期天晚上吃面。
晚上，OK。No new characters at all. Wow. 他们每个星期天晚上吃面。Interesting. So they eat noodles in the afternoon. Right, not in the afternoon. In the evening. Every Sunday. Or okay, every Sunday evening. That's fine too. Every Sunday evening. I kind of like that. Every Sunday evening. Students see the Chinese teacher at noon. Okay. 学生
晚上
Oh, no.
晚上 晚上、
中午见汉语老师。
汉语老师。
Okay, yeah. 学生中午见汉语老师。Okay, I don't eat at noon. Okay. 中午我中午不吃饭。
我中午不吃饭。
吃饭。Okay. Okay. All right.
左
左。Okay. 左。That's 左. That's not even close. It's not even close to what I guess I wrote 九. Yeah, I probably wrote 九 instead of 左. Okay. Yeah, I totally wrote 九. Okay, 左. So, okay, we have 做. 做 as in like cook, 做饭. And now we have 做. Do we have any? We have 做? No, we don't have 做 yet. 做. Interesting.
左午晚周末
左明日 and 晚。
我的朋友昨天在纽约。
Okay, 我的朋友昨天在纽约。昨天 yesterday.
昨天
before 昨。我的朋友在纽约。纽约。昨天。Oh no. So they pretty much will do 昨天 and everything else. Let's see if they'll do everything else.
我昨天见了我的医生。
了 Okay. How do they describe
了
了? Saw, met. Okay, so they're modifying the previous thing. They're combining it with the previous thing. Okay. So we'll combine it with all the previous things. So 见了 I actually I feel like it's more. We'll see. Like I need to sample that. 我昨天见了我的医生。Okay. I saw my doctor yesterday. 我昨天见了我的医生。
今年我认识了王老师。
今年 Okay. 今年 Sure. This year. 今年我认 Oh, I wonder they put it in the front this time. 今年我认识了王老师，认识了new or met. It's probably met. Met. 认识了。We're gonna attach the la in meaning to all of the predicates. Right. 今年我认识了王老师。Okay. So, I met teacher. Yes, teacher Wang this year.
年今时了。
Okay.
今年
今年
我的弟弟今年住在伦敦。
我的弟弟今年住在伦敦。Okay, so fine. My 我的弟弟今年住在伦敦。一年。
他们上个周末见了孩子。
他们上个 Winky. Yeah. We do Chinese every day. And then you've made it to the Chinese part. What do? Chang, what do you think of turning off pinging? I turned off pinging on the second day. So I learned all my new vocabulary with pinging. So then I know the pinging, and then the second set of vocabulary. So right now it's English into pinging, and then pinging into Hanzi, and then Hanzi back into pinging, and then pinging back into in 3-day cycles. So it's not about one or the other. Yeah. So this is first day of this unit. So pinging is turned on for the first lesson. For the first 6 lessons of the first set. Right. Yeah, 3-day cycle. And then 3-day cycle post, yeah. We kind of talked about that in the summary yesterday. It matches for the thing too. So 他们上个周末见了孩子。Let's see. Before, the one before the last one, yeah, last one. Let's see. So, 他们上个周末见了孩子。How was your day, by the way, Winky? How was your day, since we are in the same time zone? I had a power outage already today, and I also had a disconnect from OBS. And all within like 30 minutes of each other just recently. They saw interesting. I guess you can kind of infer that from this. Sure. I guess you can infer possession here. Yeah, 他们见了孩子，他们见了孩子，上个周末，对，
我上个周末见了女朋友。
OK，
我
上个周末见了孩子。Well, actually,
我上个周末见了女朋友。
女朋友。 Fair enough. What good? Currently at the gym. Oh, you're currently at the gym. Spent your afternoon reading my graded readers and watching Chinese short form videos. Nice. Created new flashcards from new words I learned. Very nice. Then I went bouldering and currently at the gym. I see. Full day. Very nice. 我上个周末见了女朋友。
我上个周末见了女朋友。
So I guess they're also implying my here.
我的妻子上个星期在北京。
我的妻子上个妻在妻啊 OK yeah 星期上个星期在北京。 Alright, so we're gonna use this for this. TT. Okay. So I guess we have our modifiers, right? We have 精美 and 像 OK 我的妻子在北京 and then it's implied because of last week 上个星期在北京。 Alright.
你上个周末做了什么？
你上个周末做了什么 Okay, so we have the modifier for 做 I mean 做 no 做算 yeah 做 my bad. Oh, and this is the thing. I missed a stroke here yesterday. Station pointed out the stroke that I missed, the baby stroke. Okay. 什么 Okay, 你上个周末做了什么 Oh, it's midnight. Oh, I haven't heard that. Where's that? So is that also in the region? Interesting. It's great that you asked. I kind of want to know. Where is that from? Like which part is that from? I think that might be the parental language. That might be the parental one. Like even higher than that. Because we're talking about Min Chinese now. I'm kind of curious. I really need to get this. Yeah, so I don't know what that stands for. Minnan. So Min, right? Min includes Fujianese, Eastern Min, Northern Min, Central Min, Pushang Min, Hokkien, and others, but I don't know what that is. I don't know where that is. Like, what subgroup is that? But that's kind of neat. Okay, so it's neither. Interesting. Do you speak to your parents in the dialect? I don't think I asked. Yeah. 做 so 做了什么？你上个周末做了什么？做了什么？ Oh, really?
做
做 Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. You know, that's kind of funny. That reminds me of Sudo. This reminds me of Sudo. No, Mandarin only, but very broken. I see, I see. Do your parents not want, did your parents decide to like borrow English phrases and stuff as well? My parents borrow English phrases. Although they try. They try to borrow English. They didn't actually commit to learning English. No, they only speak Chinese. Oh, okay. So there's no like, okay, busy. I think busy is a really, really funny one that I find lots of people who immigrate picks up the word busy. My parents were busy growing up, so we barely talked. I currently don't live with them. Oh, okay. Yeah, my parents were too. Did they run a restaurant? You mentioned we talked about the business thing, but we didn't know. You didn't mention what type of business. My parents ran American Chinese, right? So Americanized Chinese restaurants, as per the usual of the Fujianese section, like the Fujianese group in the United States. That's kind of how the immigration happened. So largely American Chinese restaurants. So 13 hours a day, every single day, until I went off to college. Until both my sister and I went off to college. Then they stopped with the restaurant. Your mom works sewing and your dad is a truck driver. Ah, okay. Yeah, my before I was born, my mom was a seamstress as well in New York City. Yeah, she worked as a seamstress, and my father was a restaurant cook, and that's usually how the immigration worked. The pattern for Fujianese people in the United States, they first work as the people who make your Chinese takeout food, basically, and they make enough money, then they go and start their own business, and then the rest is history. Right. Interesting life. It's a really interesting life when you ask your parents how their lives are. I don't know if you get a chance to talk to your parents about their past life. I think it will be awesome opportunity to learn Chinese and then talk to your parents in that. That's such a golden time, right? And I'm likely to believe your parents are also the same distance between you and me. So I'm guessing they're like 10 to 15 years younger than my parents. It's an awesome time to learn and then talk to your parents. Their lives are very different. Even though, you know, we were alive to see a lot of them. Yeah. I see. Yeah, my parents are officially, well, my father has been a senior citizen for my mother is about to officially become a senior citizen. 你上个周末 okay, I think we're good. 久 here it is. 久了做了 Actually, where are you in your Chinese, right? You only had the vocabulary to express basic needs. Yeah. My parents and I, so I had to talk about like bills, insurance, like cable, utilities. So I handled a lot of like the paperwork and stuff. So we had to talk. I had to learn how to communicate those things in some way. So I had to pick up a specialized vocabulary for everyday things. Like insurance, right? Insurance, car things, business plans, inventory and whatnot. So those vocabulary are largely the stuff that I have to pick up when I was younger, and they're still with me today because I still look at bills, cables, and stuff like that. Like 保险 is insurance. I think most people, when you're learning like a language, the first thing you think about is not insurance. You don't learn like 保险, like 保险, a chore, let's go 花钱, you know, like getting billed, getting penalties and fees and stuff. That stuff you have to express at some point. Although I don't think that's something that people would learn right away because you don't need those things. Hopefully not. Hello there. GTA 3 players, aka new. You learn. Oh shit. Oh wait, is that how they really say it? What tone is that? Oh shit. Maybe it's 包险. 4-2 or call me GTA 3. All right, I just thought your name is保险. Okay, 保险. I see, 保险. Yeah. 保险 is Fujianese. 保险. So hey, we got the same thing. 保险. 保险. Interesting. Spoilers. I don't know if I'll ever learn insurance from. I doubt it. But that's pretty rad. Who said you didn't know it? Sounds like you have plenty of so you know what's the most weirdest thing that I know because of something? What is the most weirdest thing? I think arbitrary things are like nung tai. I don't know what it is for the tire. A tire. Nung tai comes up. And the first thing you think about is you would learn how to say tia, right? Or I think it's the same in Mandarin, right? Cha. Yeah, cha, right? Cha. But you don't usually think about the tire. So nung tai. And the reason why Nung Tai is in my mind is because flat tires, changing tires, gotta call like AAA for like, or like a service to replace tires. So you have to explain tires a lot. Things that come up regularly that you have to take care of. I wonder what it is. What do you know the tire? Do you know Mandarin? What's tire in Mandarin? Maybe like Tai? No, Nung Tai. I don't know how that. Sometimes I always take the Fujianese and I take a guess at what the Mandarin might sound like. Sometimes it's on point, sometimes it's just Cantonese instead. What did you do last weekend? Let's see.
你
你
上个
你上个周末
周末
做了什么？
什么？
你上个周末做了什么？Oh, Lung Tai. Oh yeah, Lung Tai. That yeah, that's tire, all right. Lung Tai. Yeah. Lung Tai. Lun Tai. Lun Tai. I forgot about the W. Un. Lun Tai. Lun. I like. Oh, hey, you gave me a use for Oh no. That's Lundon. Okay, never mind. It's not the same character. Sorry, I got excited. What did we do last night? Oh, now they're switching to night. Okay, fine. It's probably the same expression still.
我们
What do we do? Like woman. What? That's the whole phrase, all right.
昨天晚上
昨天 last day. 昨天晚上 Yeah, it's still 晚上. 晚上 is both night and evening. It's probably why in English I always talked about my weirdness with nights and evenings, because it's the same expression in Chinese. At least this is the most common one that I'm familiar with. 左 I see what they did there. They have two jaws. Oh my gosh. Oh, they totally did that on purpose. Evening could be 下午. 下午 can also be afternoon. Yeah. 下午 to me is more commonly afternoon. So the time between the time before it's evening, but after noon. So when the sun hits the top, it's between when the sun hits the top and when the sun starts to set. And then we have 晚上 yeah, 晚上 although for the record, to me in English I consider the evening cover all of the night, and then night is specifically the end point, and that's a weird thing that Americans and other people would do differently. So I talked about this a couple times, because in Japanese there are separate phrases, a lot of separate phrases that separate the evening away from the night. like when you say good night and good evening, right? I usually say good evening when I meet people at night. I don't say good night, right? Because it's awkward. Or like, but that might not be true for how Japanese and how Japanese work. I'm not sure how Chinese work, honestly, because the phrase is the same. At least in my mind, the phrase is the same. So you imply whether it's the evening or the night. It's up to you, the person who's hearing it. In Japanese, there's night and evening. So the jury's out if it's different. And in English, night and evening are different. I don't think it's different because of Chinese. As in, like, you don't have to distinguish between it. You don't have to say like good night or good evening. You say 晚上. Strange how language impacts other languages. 我们叫... Oh, I like how they did this. So they did this intentionally. This is something Duolingo does really well. So there's no reason to necessarily introduce this thing for le. Like, they could introduce many different predicates. This is a specific predicate, but oftentimes in a lesson, they will introduce at least a pair that uses a different tone. In Japanese, they would use a pair that is very close in some way. But in this case, in the Chinese course, they tend to pair up the pinyin or the sound, which I kind of like. It's very cheeky, but you get so used to it that you are paying heavier attention to it. And that's why I like the pinyin for day 1 for discovery. And then day 2, I already know what the majority tone is for a word that I'm already looking at. So then I'm established on it. So then I know the hanzi as 九, right? 九 versus 九. 做 昨天 versus 做了, which they placed in the same sentence.
什么?
Yeah. So 我们昨天晚上做了什么? Right? 什么? 做了什么? 昨天做了. Is there anything else that they try to mix it up? No, they didn't mix it up. They're gonna put in a lot of z. Sorry, they're gonna put a lot of z everywhere as well because of le. There's a chance. I think this is fine. Do I need to write anything? Let's see. 昨天 Okay, we're good. Okay. Alright, next one.
去
You prefer typing out your answer for this type of question to force me to come up with the words? I write. So I write all the stuff. You don't have to look at the answers. You don't need keyboard to prevent that. It's a skill issue, in my opinion. It's kind of like do you remove the subtitles from a anime, or do you want to have them easy access without being distracted by them? So it's a discipline. And I write them as opposed to type them. I can definitely type things more than I can definitely choose whenever I need to type them, but I tend to write on the screen instead.
去
去. This is a repeat. 去. It's also the same as what you said about you don't like that they set the thing and you turn off audio. You can choose to listen to the audio, say the thing without after the audio, and then check again with the audio if you want it. That's doing more than just pretending like it's not, or removing something. So that's how I would approach it. Like as a contrasting thing. I listen to it, internalize it, and then do it. Like for this, right? You have answers on the left, but I'm only looking on the right. And I've done this for the last like 150 plus days. So oftentimes you only see this. You don't see this, even though it's here. You can create a clever way to mask this temporarily if you want it. But the idea is you can also condition yourself to do. It's working harder, but you're working harder too. Only you're removing the thing, and then it's forcing you to do it. So you can still apply the same thing without ever having to rely on keyboard inputs. I choose to do keyboard inputs after 75 days. So at some point I'll be doing keyboard inputs whenever I do it at a very specific time. It has something to do with experimenting with the keyboard input. So I've already planned that around the way Duolingo works. It has something to do with super and like having hearts and all that. But it's the ones with the sentences that I don't like them saying it out loud. Yeah, but you need to hear them saying them out loud, and then I still stand by my thing. I read them again out loud. So what you're doing is relying, at least in my opinion, relying on your preference for reading, right? You're reading it without needing the interference, I guess. You're considering it as interference. That's why you don't want it there, right? It's a negative stimuli, and that's a fair point. And then you just read it out loud afterwards, right? I imagine you're reading your things out loud to yourself.
没
没
没
去
会 末 周
Yeah, interferes with learning to read. I read everything out loud. It's interfering with learning to read, but you read after it reads. I mean, you read after it reads it, right? I think what, in my opinion, what you're doing is you prefer to read it right away as opposed to hear it first and then reading it. So like, you looking away and listening to it. Yeah, but if I heard it, then it doesn't force me. Well, you still read it, at least in my opinion. But I guess somehow when you hear it, you don't read it anymore. You find that it's somehow you understand that you have a tendency not to read the thing after hearing. But there is a difference between hearing it and then reading it afterwards. At least in my opinion. I don't know if that made sense. 去
会
Whoops. 去
天去
It stays in your short-term memory, so I know which Hanzi is which from the reading. Well, when you read it, then you won't know what it is because you haven't heard it. But that's fair. That's understandable. I think.
去
Let me know how that works out. I'm actually very curious how that works out.
去会
Wait. Why is that Hui's marker on the U? Yeah, I wish it wouldn't read it out loud without me pressing on the read button. You know, muting it works. I mean, muting it works. That's a workaround. I mean, I disagree with what you're doing, but I'm not here to convince you what to do. But the thing I would like to say is, yeah, it doesn't do that. So you will have to work around it. Otherwise, you just change it. Yeah. Otherwise, you work around it. That's already resourceful enough. It's a goal difference. We don't have different goals. I still aim to do the same thing you're doing in this case, which is read it. I listen to it, then I read it out loud, and then I listen to it again. So there's no different goals for me. I'm still reading it out loud. The difference is probably perspective of what we're gaining. We are differing in perspective and gaining. You think that after hearing it, you're no longer reading it. Right? You're no longer reading it in a way that is meaningful to you. I'm reading it because I think it is meaningful to hear it and read it to yourself.
Hui.
Wait. Why is the accent mark on the U? I don't think it's on the U. That's kind of weird. Is that a typo? I think that's a typo. Yeah. Weird. It's a odd typo. It's such a random typo. What? Okay, maybe it's not a random typo.
Hui.
Wait. Wait.
晚去美分
Sorry, fen. Wrong tone. Fen. Wait.
会
Yeah. 天岁 and 去
他去年住在纽约。
all four tones. You check the tone is on the yeah, I checked too. I checked just now. It's a weird typo. They didn't have that typo actually. It's just this chapter so far. 他去年 Interesting. Right. 他去年 So 去 Also, whoops. Actually, no, this is fine. I think those are relatively the second one might be slightly longer. We'll double check on those. 去年他去年住在纽约。他去年住在纽约。他住在纽约。纽约。去年 Oops. 去年 Well, actually, no wait.
年去
去年 Let's see. 去 So we also had Interesting. We also had Sean. We'll see it in the Hanzi section soon. 去年. Hmm.
去年
They might